When you came to the mastermind, you had done, some trainings and started, and, I think you already had like some business and you already had a following. And then through this entire journey, I would love to hear like what has shifted and what's happened. Like, what was your experience inside of the mastermind program, from start to finish?
Yeah, no, thank you. I came to your program, right, to dive in a little bit deeper. I had done these other programs and they were so fruitful and so amazing. I learned so much. And then there was like little bits of like, and here's the business world of coaching, which was like, a few modules or however. And they were helpful to understand like the basics of business, like kind of understand the concept. And what I really liked, but I was like still so confused. I was like, but they're like, hey, and then they would say, do a workshop. Well, I've never done a workshop before. I don't know how to do a workshop. What does that even mean? And I was finding like people would find me, right? I have a pretty good following on TikTok and Instagram, and people would come and want to work with me. And I end up just coaching them, which is fine. I love coaching people, but I wasn't like getting any clients very much in that way. And it was like all very confusing. So when I found you, I somehow like landed in your email list, and I was like, who is this lady? Like, wow, she is so knowledgeable. And I hadn't even looked up your Instagram yet. Like I was just in your email, saw your podcasts, and I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna work with her. And what I really liked working with you is that um you you give us information and you teach it to us like in the depths of it. Like why is it important to have a webinar? What do you do in the webinar? How do you set it up? How do you even find the people? How do you get people in there? What is the wording and the sales? Like it isn't just coaching people during a discovery call. It's like, hey, how do I get them to like want to work with me, and how do I want to work with them? And I think that we work really well together, and I can see they're my divine clients, and I can see that I can help them so much, but there was some disconnect and I just like couldn't figure it out. So, thanks to you, Beth, I have clients now and it's been really fruitful. I've been doing this full time now for 2 years, 2 years full time, but before that, part time. And so what I also really like is that it was also like spiritual, right? It was like coming into our heart, coming into like our soul, like coming into our bodies of like, why are we here? Like, what is our soul calling? Like, what is our divine purpose here on this earth? And then also, I'm going to give you all the tools in order to like accomplish this. And halfway through, I think like more than halfway through, all of a sudden, just like, oh, wait, I'm supposed to do religious trauma. Like this is why I'm here. And as soon as I had this like realization, it just like felt right in my bones, like in my skin, like this is what I've been called to do and this is why I'm here. And it comes down to like this is why I'm like came onto this planet, was to help people and others. And the path that I've gone through is the is my medicine and how I can help. So, yeah, I've just had such an amazing experience in your mastermind. And it was a great information, a lot of information, but it also wasn't like bombarded into me either, right? So, like, you'd give us some information and then there was like time to actually do it. So, I really enjoyed being in your mastermind for that aspect of it too. And there's just like, of course, so many other gems and um, beautiful things, but I finally like found, I hate saying the word niche. I don't know, it just
Yeah,
sounds
me
so
too.
like so strange to be like, I found my niche. And like, well, I found me is what I found. And I found um how I can actually show up with true reverence and with true integrity with the people that I support.
This is what it's about.